How's it going, guys? Sandris Sedis here. Often in life, you try to plan for the future, you try to look ahead, set new goals, but what is sometimes important is looking behind. And today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to take a look where I started and show you guys, share this experience with you, and how I got here, basically. We're gonna take a look at my old footage of my old matches and some of my first ever Armwrestling tournaments. And yeah, this was from 2013 till 2020, so first 7 years of my career. And I think I made this video a couple years ago, so let's take a look. I had the old logo and everything. 2013, this is my first ever tournament. Opa, the pad popped up out, and as you can see, I don't know really what to do. I'm just pushing, I think I finished 6th place in this tournament, and with both arms, won couple matches and lost couple matches. Here, 2013, a little bit more mature already, as you can see. I have completely different stance on the table, much more how you say, let's say that I know what to do a little bit, and here much more control and technique involved in these matches. 2014, and yeah, these guys were pretty strong when I was starting out. Usually I won, but sometimes I did lose. Here, 2015, you can see that hook in the making, and then of course top roll was pretty great as well. It wasn't very easy to hook me, but sometimes you could do that. But I don't know. Back then my top roll was a lot more fluent, I think, than it is even now. So not as effective, of course, as you can see, but when it worked, it did work pretty well. Here, tournament in Estonia, I think my first international tournament it was. I think I managed to get 2nd place. And against Aldo, big Estonian guy, strong guy. I'm not sure if he arm wrestles today, but back then he was pretty strong. Obviously I beat him here, as you can see. But it wasn't that easy. Couldn't beat him in top roll, beat him in the hook, Always try to find ways around your opponent where you can beat them. And that way you will succeed. Very different if you only have one weapon and everyone knows what you're gonna do. There we go. Here, I think this was one of my best tournaments up until then. I think it was a Latvian national championship, and I won under 21 junior class with both arms, I think. Here with Kaspars had a pretty intense fight. As you can see, a little stare down, can't finish. Kaspars was and is pretty strong still, and was back then as well. So I always managed to beat him because of his weak wrist, but it wasn't easy. Oh, crazy fight, and emotions as well. Vlad, easy. Sometimes Vlad was able to beat me. I think we were even at the end, who beat who, but this time I won pretty convincingly. As you can see, that side pressure kicking in. Yeah. Here against another big tall, strong guy, and couldn't beat him in top roll, as you could see, but inside, no problem. And here another stare down against Maris. Yeah, I managed to beat him. But then with Jedi, you can't do anything. And here I think my top roll looked pretty fluent. Couldn't get inside, pronation holding. Back then I pulled a little bit more with back pressure, not side pressure. But yeah, obviously I lost sometimes, as you can see. Vlad beat me here, usually on a quick start or false start, if he can get away with it. But power-wise, I would always win if it's kind of slower start or I can catch him. But there was no problem usually to pin him. This 2015. 2015 as well. Rig open. Look at that hair, man. Look at those lushes. Sometimes I miss my hair when I have to shave my head every other day. But other than that, it's pretty okay. I don't have the ugliest head in the world, and yeah, you don't have to go to the barber every month, so it's good. You have your pros and your cons, obviously. This tournament was pretty great. Obviously didn't beat any of the big guys, but won my class and gave some tough fight to Lithuanians as well. And here, this 2016 was a championship where I still couldn't beat Norman Thompson, couldn't really do anything to him. So I think I won my class against Gravis and Vlad again. Yeah, Gravis had that very sticky hook. So usually what I did is I went through the outside if I couldn't go through the inside. But with Vlad, usually inside worked a little bit better than top roll. Here he tried to cheat and then jump start as well, but I did catch him and was able to finish. Yep. But with Normans, there wasn't really anything. I could get to straps, but there no real purchase on the arm. Although that wrist went back a little bit. I think this was my first championship where I got medal placing in the overalls, so that was cool. And I actually still have this very jacket right now, which is amazing. I need some new clothes for sure. And this tournament was probably my worst tournament in my career. Not because I did bad or anything, but it just was so cold, as you can see. It was outside. I don't know, it was summer, but it was like 10 degrees outside, so super cold, raining. That's why everyone is in jackets. Had some tough fights. I managed to win, but overall nothing really impressive there to show for. This tough Lithuanian guy with a king's move, and on the restart I think I managed to pin him. Yeah, there you go. Pressing, yes. You can see the glimpses of my brilliance in the press and hook. And this 2017, as you can see, me with a kind of samurai. I think this was first time I decided to shave my head. I don't know why I left that thing on the back. I guess I wanted to grow it out like kind of a monk or something like that, but it didn't work out and I got rid of it soon afterwards. But yeah, this was the great tournament because I didn't train because I had a problem with my knee. I had a surgery, so I didn't train for like a year. Obviously I did some gym stuff, but I didn't really do serious arm sling training for a year, I think. And I managed to beat Norman Thompson, which was surprising to me as well. on the left arm. Haven't trained in such a long time. I managed to beat him. But that, that freshness sometimes helps as well. Overall, was a good tournament. I think this was first year I won Latvian nationals in a senior class with the left arm. Right arm, Normans. I think the Normans won still pretty easily. But here, yeah, very tough fight. And yeah, managed to come back. Just slowly lifting, working my way up, and then, yeah, finish with a press. Yes, there we go. Awesome. It's interesting to see this progression over the years when you look back. It's very, very interesting to see. And here, yeah, with Thompsons again. After that 2017 Nationals Championship, I think I never lost to Thompsons with the left arm. After that, with right, I still couldn't really beat him. But with the left arm, it wasn't easy, but I could beat him pretty much every time, I think. Here against the big young Rimkus. I think here I surprised him with a fast kind of a side pressure movement. So he wasn't expecting that, but later on in the next matchup he did beat me pretty easily. Here again with the Normans. I think this was the first time I did manage to hold Normans with the right arm. So it wasn't a straight pin, but he had to, work a little bit. But yeah, eventually he did beat me. Yeah. But it was great. Because I felt that progression where I need to be, and that I'm getting closer. So it was extra motivation for me to work harder, and I did. Yeah, I did. Here Saulius Abromaitis, you might know him as well. Strong hook arm wrestler. Here, kind of in control. Wasn't really able to finish right away, but there was no moment in the match I felt like, oh shit, 2018 Nationals, I believe. This wasn't the best tournament for me because Vlad beat me in the overalls. Here I did manage to catch him, but then he beat me 2 times in the restarts. So that wasn't great, but I think I did win my class with both arms, which was okay. And this 2018 was when I really started to come in my own, started progress more and more. As you can see, this guy was pretty tough from Lithuania, but here he couldn't really. I think he had injury there as well. I couldn't really, he couldn't really do anything to me. So, and here I believe I beat Raimons. Yeah, I beat Raimons, maybe for the first time as well. 2018. The top row do look nice, man. The top row looks nice. This tournament, it was rig open, so first time I won. This is the first time I won rig open with both arms. Also the overall class, which was cool. I don't think many of the best Latvians were pulling. Vlad didn't pull. I mean, I think Norman Thompsons also didn't pull. So yeah, but still was a great tournament. There were a couple of good Lithuanians. Next, my first ever World Championship in seniors. 110 kilos, still pulling 110 today. Back then looked a little bit slimmer, a little bit more slim. and was against Oleg Mikhailenko from Ukraine, which was a very personal matchup for me because in 2014 juniors he did beat me, so I did want to have a revenge match, and I did have it. Here just too much emotions scream in your face. Understandable. I finished 10th place with both arms. Had couple wins, couple losses out of like 20 competitors, I think, which was good for the first championship in seniors. Very, very respectable. I think I was 24 back then. Still had my hair. Here, this one I could win easily, but just rushed it. Here, right, went for a pin. I think it was a pin, but they called elbow on me, so yeah, just rushed it. And his pronator actually was holding pretty well. He had a good lock, so he managed to beat me, as you can see. Here with the right arm against Oleg as well. Was yeah, he was trying to go inside, but I catched him and top rolled. This guy also top rolled, I think. In the straps. And this year I think Vitaly Lalatin was in my class, so but I didn't meet him, and very good because I would lose easily. And here I lost to Armenian guy. Was kind of a fight, but yeah, back then hook wasn't my specialty. And we come to probably one of the glorious tournaments of my career. First ever tournament I won, international, and it was a Zloty Tur, man. It was an amazing feeling. Left arm, I think I finished 6th or 8th, and then on the right did some damage. Boom. It was so fast, was so fast with the right arm. I don't know what was in me that day. Boom, that top pro, no chance getting inside with me. Here with Alan Makeyev, I think we went to straps. Alan was falling a lot. Especially in the referee's grip. Always trying to jumpstart me. But that's just how he pulls, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, some movement. I think we went to straps. Yep, straps. This was final of 105 kilos. Boom, easy. That was a great feeling. I remember I was coming down the stage and like Ray Yanis like, what just happened, you know, and myself, I didn't believe what happened. It was nice. Oh, that was semi-final. This was final. So you can see some strength in that hook inside as well, you know. But I was so hyped up, man. I was so hyped. I wasn't gonna let anyone, you know, take this match away, take this match away from me. There again, jump start, and just emotions, you know, erupting. And then the overalls came, which was, I still get goosebumps watching this. Some of the guys I beat was like 130, 140 kilos. Here against Liashuk, very strong. I know my hand was doing amazingly that day. He did have a very, very strong press, so I elbow fold here intentionally. I think now. Yeah. Lifted the elbow. It was awesome tournament. Here I just went straight to the pad. Boom, just straight to the pad. No holding, no nothing. And the emotions, of course. Oh, here against Normunds. I think this was the first time I beat him on the right arm. Mind you, I did it on falls, but still counts. And you can see I had some purchase there. I felt pretty good. And here against Patrikev, I think his name is. You can just tell he's looking like he's about to eat me alive, man. Such an intense dude. Boom. Get the hand. Surge sideways. Get the job done. I don't know, against these bigger guys, I kind of always felt very comfortable because usually they are just holding you like this. And I can really jump into their hand, Especially the inside pullers. They are pretty slow for a big guy, and I was able to utilize my top roll really well. Here against current East versus West 80 kilo champion David Samushia. He was much lighter, also weighed about 80 kilos back then, but his hook was really strong, and I was able to beat him in the end, but it was a very tough fight. Just trying to work on that biceps, trying to find something. Can't top roll. Got a hook, You're just last surges from all I got. So close. And after this spin, like whole place just erupted. As you can see, did I. Here against Prudnik, had nothing left in the arm. Final. Just nothing, completely nothing. Then here, 2019 Europeans. I don't know why I decided to hook and press in this one. Maybe I had some injury with my pronator or top roll, or it wasn't working, but hook was working pretty good, and I managed to hook Artyom Grishin as well. Remember that. And yeah, got my first WAF medal in this one. Bronze with the right arm. Here 2019 WAF Worlds. I think I finished 8th place, I think. Pulled some tough guys, has Zeranov here. That Zeranov style is like so weird, like he doesn't really do anything with the hand, just surges sideways and just tries to pin you down. Here against another fellow arm wrestler, Frank Lamparelli, who recently beat Matt Mask. His top roll is really good. That post really tough to get through, as you can see. I couldn't do here, so had to switch it up again. Boom, jump inside. If one thing doesn't work, try to find another way. And yeah, again, hook and press worked pretty well. He tried to hold, but as you can see, all shaking, and couldn't hold at the end. And this one, tough fight Probably one of my toughest fights with David Arabuli from Georgia. I don't know how long we fought, maybe a minute, maybe more. Boom. I lost the hand, but he can't finish, as you can see. I think this was one of the first tournaments I really pulled without the hand, like flop wrist press. And then here I switched it up because Ray said pull top roll, pull top roll. And as you can see, I can't get through. Neither can he, but he has a little bit better hand position. So close, man. So close. The elbow fault. Again, I don't have the best hand position, so I can't really do anything, just hold. And eventually I did gas out, and he was able to pin me. But it was really close, which was again very good for me because previously he had been on the podium in these tournaments, and knowing that I'm very close with him, you know, it was a very good motivation for me to keep going. And here I think again a Riga Open maybe, and 2020. I think I won overalls and in my class. Yeah, that was first 7 years of my career, guys. A lot of great memories, a lot of great tournaments, and nowadays that we have social media, we have video, we have everything filmed. You know, it's really cool to have this footage and just go back and look at it after years and see where you have progressed, you know, how far you have come, and you know why you should keep going. If something isn't going your way, you know, just keep going, keep working, keep believing in yourself, you know, that's most important. And just set yourself small goals, you know, small goals that you achieve day by day, week by week, month by month. And then it's a lot easier to progress and, you know, become great one day. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment when you start arm wrestling. Share some of your experience, you know. And yeah, guys, stay strong, and I will see you soon.